This morning, as Russia ramps up its strikes against critical infrastructure across Ukraine, President Volodymyr Zelensky says that 30% of Ukraine's power stations have been wiped out in just the past week. Meantime, Ukrainian officials say Russian strikes killed 2 people this morning in Kyiv. The attacks also knocked out power in parts of the capital city. Joining me now to discuss is the former president of Ukraine, Petro Poroshenko. President Poroshenko, thank you so much for joining us. I know this is a very critical time and week for those in your city. How vulnerable is your energy infrastructure, are your energy plants to these ongoing Russian attacks?
It's a pleasure, Biana. Thank you. Happy to hear your voice. And with this situation, half of the Kiev was wake up without electricity, with the cold in their flats. And I just want to attract your attention that this is not an attack of our soldiers and our brave armed forces on the front. Putin was very much disappointed with the ability of Ukraine to provide a counteroffensive operation. This is the attack on the civilian object, on the houses. We have yesterday and today killed civilian people. Yesterday it was the couple with a pregnant woman and her husband, and this is a disastrous story. And this morning my deputy see the missiles. I just want to tell you that this was not a Shahid Iranian drones. That was a cruise missiles who attacked the power station in Troyenshina. But today, after 10 hours, our workers repair the electricity supply. We are very responsible. We demonstrate the shortage for consumption of electricity for 25%, and we ruin the Putin plan to deliver the message that Ukraine is afraid, that Ukraine possible to break. Mr. Putin, please learn the lesson. Ukraine and Ukrainian is absolutely unbreakable, and not of your messages can help you.
There are reports by Ukrainian officials that as we speak, some 1,100 cities throughout the country are currently without power. I do want to ask you to Russia's purpose and intent behind these specific targets. There are reports from your own internal security service, the SBU, that it recently uncovered a group of Russian agents who were scouting critical infrastructure targets. Is it your view that Vladimir Putin, that Russia is trying to freeze Ukrainians to bring them back to the negotiating table as soon as possible?
I doubt that this is the purpose to bring us back, because you cannot find out the people in the world who want peace more than we Ukrainians. And for that, not necessary to, this is quite a strange fact to bring us at the table for negotiation, killing us. And this is understandable that it's impossible to find out a compromise when Putin want to kill us and all Ukrainians, we want to live. Putin want to wipe us from the world map, and we want to have our own state. And with this situation, definitely, Putin understands that he don't have a military success. His plan of blitzkrieg was ruined. Neither within 3 days or 3 months or even 3 years, he cannot capture it. That's why he tried to provide pressure on us with the attack on the energy object, with the attack on the civilian. And my idea is this is the absolutely terroristic attack. And Russia is a sponsor of terrorism. And we're really waiting, recognizing and very much appreciation the leadership of the United States, of the American President Joe Biden, the American Congress and American people. We definitely expecting that the right decision for recognizing Russia as a state of terrorism, exactly like you do for the Iran. This is absolutely necessary decision because now we have a 3-country for aggressor. This is Russia himself, this is Belarus, and this is Iran.
And so far, the president has refused to label Russia a sponsor of terror. But let me pick up there with Iran specifically, because Iran has supplied Russia with hundreds of these Shahed drones. Last week, President Zelensky said that Vladimir Putin ordered some 2,500 more. There are reports that there are ballistic missiles that are being provided by Iran to Russia. I know Ukraine is calling for sanctions against Iran. It is something that the United States and the EU are considering as we speak. But let me ask you to respond respond to reports that the Ukrainian foreign minister said Ukraine will officially request Israel now to provide air defense systems against some of these missiles coming in from Iran? Can you confirm that? Are you now officially reaching out to Israel with that request?
Definitely, I can confirm that. That was a request from Ukrainian armed forces, and we know that Israel has a special technology how to fight with the Iranian drones, and this technology can save the lives of the hundreds of Ukrainians. And with that situation, we expect this step not only from the Israel, but we expect these steps also from the United States, because if we do not destroy these Iranian drones here, tomorrow they can appear in an Israeli sky, or who knows, maybe in some European nation sky. And this is not for the combat operation. This is to attack of the energy object and civilian, and that's why sanction against Iran is absolutely unavoidable. Iran should strongly believe that if he do not stop supply not only the drone, but also the ballistic missiles who Iran planned to supply, and the sanction should be hell sanction. And with that situation, definitely we should stop Iran from doing that. Today, our parliament is request from the government to break the diplomatic relation between Ukraine and Iran, to break all the facilitation of the visa, and to break all the necessary things, and to introduce our national sanction. But we definitely count that it would be international sanction also.
Yeah, I saw that headline about breaking all relations with Iran as well today. Petro Poroshenko, we are thinking of you and those in Kyiv and all the cities that have been under attack these past few days. Thank you so much for your time, and stay safe.
Thank you so much.